Chi. Great. Fudachi. We're going to talk about some basic concepts on how to do kicks. We're going to start with some dynamics, and then I'm going to have a little challenge for you to practice at home. Okay, first thing we're going to do is a front snap kick. And what we're doing is put our leg back into a front stance, keeping our hands up. We're going to take our leg and bring our leg up, snap out, back in, and down. And again, I'm not doing it high, I'm just doing it slow so you can see the motion. So it's up, out, back in, and down. And one of the most effective heights on kicks are obviously the groin level or below the belt. Sometimes they're the strongest, most useful kicks in self-defense. Okay. But again, we like to kick high to make it look cool and fancy. But today I'm going to keep everything low and so you can see the dynamics of it. You notice the foot I'm standing on, my leg stays bent. And then I snap out, back in, and down. Give you a side angle here. Use the other leg to try it from this position. Leg comes up, out, back in, and down. Now, if you really get nervous and get shaky, you can actually hold the wall. Practice this motion, snapping out. See the ball of the foot? Boom, and down. It's going to sound funny, but it's like wearing high heel shoes or some boots with a heel onto it, forcing our foot to be in this position right here. Going down, ball's coming up, toes are up, the ball is going down and forced out and back in. Okay, that motion, if you can practice that, that'll help the dynamics of how to properly do that kick. Having good chamber, foot down, toes out, coming right back towards you, and back in and down. And that's a front snap kick. So I give you another side angle, a little faster this time, just and back, okay? Just that motion, and back. Now there's two different types of kick. There's a snap kick, and there's a thrusting kick. Thrust usually it holds it and it's pushing through. Snap kick is out and back quickly, just like it sounds, snapping, like that, it's done fast. Thrusting is like, see it, there it is. Okay, so again, this would be your snap, this would be your thrust, and it holds out for a split second. So there's a couple dynamics to that differently. So that's a front snap kick, Magari Kiyage. Another kick that we need to work on is a side kick. I'm going to give you a side angle first. The leg comes up, chamber. Now the best way to describe the foot position in this is it's called a natural position. If you look at your foot, you're going to say, wow, that's flat, that's natural. Just lift your toes up. That's the same position for the kick. The leg comes up, chambers, rotate the back foot, and then out and back in. Okay. You notice I did a little turn with my hip. My back foot right here did this. Came up on the ball and turned its heel. So it did this motion, up and turn, while I was kicking. Okay. So again, slow, up, natural position, flat on the floor, up, turn that foot, and out, okay? So back in. So I need to practice this at home, and I'm having a lot of problems with dynamics. You got a chair? Great, hold the chair. You got a wall? You have all these things at your home. So we're gonna hold it from this position. I'm gonna do it straight at the camera. I'm not gonna go high, just so you can see what we're doing. Lifting that leg up, turn my hip, push that foot out. And you notice the heel is higher than the toes. Back in and down. I can do it straight out. I can also stand right here with the wall, facing the wall almost. Leg comes up, rotate my hip, extend out. Back in and down. Crucial part is the chambering, the natural position of the foot, and then that last rotation, which adds more muscle groups to make that kick more effective. So I'll do a little faster kick for you. And I'm not going to go high, but keep it nice and low so you see everything. And not so fast you can't see it. And again, there's a snapping side kick and a thrust. I'm going to do the snap first, up, turn, and back, okay? And then the thrust, you'll see it stick out for a second. So come up, and then back. A lot of times when people do the thrust, it's more power because they're aiming all their energy in the heel. A lot of times you'll see they do it in competitions because they're trying to show you the power and the control they have in that. So that's a side kick, Yoko Gari Kiyage. The third kick that we need a lot of work on, just with everybody, I mean everyone, even myself, can always work on these kicks. Why? We can just make them faster, more dynamic, cleaner looking. There's just so many things you can do with this to be more effective than just saying, hey, I'm good at a kick. You're good at a kick when you don't think about the kick because you've done so many reps. And that's what makes a kick good. Someone says, well, what move do you do? I don't know, it just happens. So when I'm kicking, I don't really think about the kick, I just do the kick. Right now I'm breaking it down and thinking about it and trying to explain it to you. So the next kick is a roundhouse kick. I'll stick my right leg back. And again, this one's going to pivot just like the side kick, except that I'm going all the way around my body. roundhouse kick. So I'm coming up, chamber, and the foot's gonna go flat on this particular one. Some of them you can start with the ball of the foot, depending on which kick you're doing. Come up, turn, 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 roundhouse. And I'm keeping it low, so you can see it. I'm gonna go break it down again, little steps at a time. It's hard to go super slow, because turn, turn, and then snap out. And that heel's trying to turn right towards the target. So I'm gonna give you a side angle here. And again, the leg's coming up, knee, turn, turn, and then roundhouse kick out. Okay? So, how do I do it? Slow. I want to get more control to understand the dynamics in the chamber of it. Your friend, the wall, the chair you have next to you can hold on to. So lift that leg up. I'm going to turn that foot and extend out and back in and down. Important to have a good chamber again. Okay? I'm already turning my foot just because it's out of habit. I know I need to turn it while I'm doing it, so I'm going to keep it straight or flat. Lift that leg up, chamber, hand up. Rotate that foot as I'm kicking out and back in and down. Now, I don't like going straight on. I want to do it sideways. Same idea. You want to keep your head up. You don't want to have your head way back. So keep your head up and see where you're kicking always. Leg comes up, roundhouse out, and back in. Now, what you don't want to forget again is that little pivot. There's my foot sideways, and then you'll see as I go to rotate, I'm going to make it a definite motion. You see me going to hop a little bit to show you what I'm doing. I lift that foot up, and I'm turning and then executing out that roundhouse kick. Okay? So if I was to do it a little faster, obviously the snap part would be here, like, and back. I always exhale too or breathe out. That's the snap. And then if I'm going to point it or stick it for a thrust, I'm going to go hold it and then pull it back. All right, so that's our 3 dynamic kicks. Front snap kick, Magiri Kyash. Side kick, Yokogiri Kyash. Roundhouse kick, Mawashi-giri Kyash. So you're like, well, that was easy today. That was an easy workout. Here's my challenge for you. I want you to do those kicks. Not just fast, but I want you to do them the best you can. Okay? So that means if I'm kicking super fast and they're sloppy, like just flopping all over, that's great for cardio. But today I want you to say, you know what? I'm going to do 30 kicks. Each leg. Do the math. That's 6 parts. That's 300 kicks. That'd be a great challenge for you. 300 kicks. But again, make sure there's nothing in the way. A good 300 kicks. And exhale. Your legs should have a good workout from that. So again, 30 kicks each leg. If you feel that's too much and you're starting out, drop it back to 20. And if that's hurting too much, you know what? Just do 10 each leg. You know, the goal is to give you a workout. But if you're doing 10 kicks, 6 times 6 different sides, or 6 different positions, which would be 3 kicks, left and right, that would be 60. If you don't do that and it was easy, you know what? Next time do 20 each side. That gets you at 120. Okay? So that's important to make those numbers go where you want to go. And then 30 times 6 is 180. We won't do 300 kicks. We're going to just go to 180 today. Okay? That's our goal, 180. 300 might be too much. I'm kind of probably hoping for too much. But, you know, let's just go with 10 times 6, or 20 times 6, or 30 times 6, which is the 180. That would be a great accomplishment. It'll take you a few minutes to do. Make sure before you do all those kicks, stretch a little bit, do a few jumping jacks to warm up, and then when you're done with all that, stretch a little more. And cheat.